Wait. May tanong ako sa'yo.
Ano yun?
Ready ka na ba sa new episode?
Ako pa ba? Of course!
Nice! Chill lang tayo dito.
True! Ako may tanong din ako.
Sige, ano yan?
Bakit ba?
Ha? Anong bakit ba?
Bakit? VA. Where we talk about anything about virtual assistants, remote working, work from home life, and many more.
Kaya kung isa kang VA or gusto mong maging VA, para sa'yo tong podcast na to.
Hey, kamusta everybody? Welcome back to Back at VA. My name is John.
My name is Annette.
And we are here to answer basically the why of choosing work from home or being a VA, or basically remote working, right? Why is it more beneficial or why is it the best option na mag-work from home? So, our topic today is very interesting, right, Annette? Bago tayo mag-start, I want to ask you first, what was your work before, being a virtual manager? Do you consider it as a growth for you?
Kaya, nag-start ako ng work ko as a customer service representative ng isang BPO company. So, I started small, teammate lang. And then, say, I was there for 3 years. And then, I became a subject matter expert there. So, I was able to grow doon sa BPO company na yon and learn a little bit of leadership skills being a subject matter expert. And then, I also pushed myself to become a team leader on that company. But, yun nga, hindi naman ako pinalad. And for that hunger of growth, I went out of my comfort zone. And since pandemic that time, mas efficient para sa akin bilang isang single mother to be working from home with my family and my kid. So I was lucky that Bayflix found potential in me, and I started out being a account representative of the podcast department. And then pinalad din ako, binigyan ako ng pagkakataon to be able to become a account manager. This means that I'm also taking calls with the clients, helping out retaining the clients for the podcast department. So that's me. How about you, John?
Me, growth really, siguro sa mga mini projects ko before where I create short films nga, diba? So, at some point sa shooting, meron tayong need pa rin yung leadership skills, right? So, I think, nag-grow naman ako kahit pa paano siguro sa mga shootings ko before since I've been making short films. But so that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Annette, your experience. Because our guest today is our marketing coordinator here sa agency natin. And I want to welcome Billy Joe Benitez. So he's been a pioneer of our company or our agency, and matagal na siya dito. So basically, alam niya yung pasikot-sikot. So Billy, before we start, can you tell us more about you, what we don't know yet? So what are you doing, and a little bit of your history siguro?
So hello Philippines, hello world, mabuhay. I am Billy, the marketing coordinator of the Aflex. So thank you John and Annette for having me here. Alam niyo yung kwento ng buhay ko, mala-MMK yan. Okay, so umpisahan natin sa pinaka-start ng career ko. So I started as a salon sweeper before when I was I think 16 or 17 years old, somewhere around that. And then yung boss ko before, so he just noticed me na parang I was dedicated to what I'm doing. So he offered me a scholarship para mag-aral. I took up cosmetology. Parang sabi niya noon sa akin is, okay ka lang ba yan na parang nagwawalis ka na lang ng shop? Parang you want growth because I can see a growth in you. You just need a proper guidance. Yun yung as in word na sinabi. By the way, my boss is Chinese. So yun yung sabi niya nun sa akin. So I took up that opportunity. I studied cosmetology. So per se, nang dahil doon, I've been overseas also just because of my job, and I've handled businesses, mostly salon businesses, and then I became a manager. So nagkaroon din ako ng opportunity because being a hairstylist, makeup artist, nagkaroon ako ng opportunity to work abroad also. Dahil dun sa encounter na yun because of my boss.
Alright, so basically, your boss before dun sa salon really inspired you to, to move out from your comfort zone, or inspire you to, step up your game kasi nga, 'di ba, sweeper ka before, sabi mo. And then siya yung nag-inspire sa'yo na, I mean, so sabi niya pinag-aral ka niya, so there was a scholarship, right? Alright, so
Yeah.
I believe sobrang thankful ka sa boss mo before. You have something to say, Annette?
So, tong scholarship mo, this led you to step up your game in your salon career. Yung growth mo were you able to become a manager doon sa salon mo? Right after that scholarship?
Right after that scholarship, no, of course, I started, nagsimula ako sa pinakamababa. So,
Mhm.
from, let's say, per se na nag-start ako as a salon sweeper. And then I was rehired again as a assistant hairstylist. And then I became a secondary stylist. And then a main hairstylist. And until such point that I became the manager.
Nice.
So I climbed the ladder also.
Oh, that's great.
Alright,
Yeah.
so ngayon, can you give us a context or explain to us what you are doing right now dito sa company natin for our viewers lang? Because
Yes.
it's way different from your job before, 'di ba? Sobrang different niya.
Yeah, super different niya. Yung transition niya is sobrang, as in, magkaiba siya. So, now I am the marketing coordinator. I handle social media marketing. Me and my team handle the promotions of BA Flex sa mga social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We posted reels, mga helpful tips how to become a successful virtual assistant, telemarketers, cold callers, and real estate cold callers.
Do you think I know ang layo ng marketing coordinator sa pagiging manager sa isang salon. But do you see any similarities or connection sa dalawang yun?
Of course, yeah, meron pagkakaiba siya. Sabi ko nga is, walang trabahong madali. So, everything is difficult. Everything is hard. Would you believe when I started, sobrang, as in, sobrang hirap niya. As in, I don't even know how to troubleshoot my own computer. Would you believe that? And now I am here. Yeah, hindi ako
Level
marunong
up.
mag-troubleshoot correct. Hindi ako marunong mag-troubleshoot ng own computer ko. And then, as in, sobrang iba niya. Sobrang difficult. Ang hirap ng transition na pinagdaanan ko before. But I'm still thankful. Sabi nga nila, in every rain, there's always a rainbow. So, magpursige ka lang, marireach mo yung goal mo.
Yeah, we can only imagine yung growth na pinagdaanan mo din. And kasi kasabay kasi ng growth is difficulties din talaga, 'di ba? Hindi naman mag-grow kung walang difficulties. So yung transition mo from salon manager to marketing coordinator is really something that is a big step, no? Kasi naging virtual na nga din yung environment mo, and that is one big change na nangyari dun sa career mo. But as we all know, our company started during the pandemic, and as you can see, the growth of the agency is unbelievable and consistent din. But you as a pioneer, nagkaroon ka ba ng second thoughts before entering this kind of work? Or did you apply just to have a job kasi mahirap nga maghanap ng trabaho ng pandemic? Or, or pinangarap mo din talaga maging marketing coordinator?
Are you a skilled virtual assistant looking for your next opportunity? Join our team at VA Flix, where we provide top-notch virtual assistant services to busy professionals. As a member of our team, you'll have the opportunity to work with a variety of clients and gain valuable experience in the field. Send us an email at recruitment@vaflix.com. What are you waiting for? Apply as a virtual assistant at VA Flix today, where your skills and expertise are valued.
To be honest, at first, I was in doubt kung kaya ko talaga. And by the way, I didn't start as marketing coordinator right away. Nag-start ako as a virtual assistant din. Virtual assistant ako ng dalawang owner ng company natin. That was my first job. So, I transitioned from virtual assistant to personal assistant to marketing coordinator. So yeah, medyo mahirap talaga siya. Medyo mahirap siya yung transition niya. Super difficult. Kasi nga, bago lang siya sa akin. So, I don't have any vague idea how it works. So, I always watch YouTube. Sabi nga nila, Google and YouTube are your best friends. Pag hindi mo alam ang isang bagay, Google and YouTube, nandun sila.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yun yung naging best friends ko before. I always search, but I always make mistakes. But don't worry, kapag nagkakamali kayo, that's normal. But instead, what you're gonna do is you're gonna learn from your own mistakes and then try to improve it. Not stick on that mistake and repeat it again. So yun yung natutunan ko from our two bosses.
Since na-experience mo na working abroad as a salon manager, so you're working physically, and now you're working virtually, what do you think would be your favorite benefit now sa virtual or a work from home setup?
Yeah, may mga pros and cons then when you are working virtually compared to working physically. First and foremost, physically, let's say when you are working on a physical facility, on a physical office, you meet a lot of people. So, dyan yun, nabuboost yung self-confidence mo. Wait, anong tawag na dun sa ano? Ang tawag na dun sa, how do you converse with, someone?
Communication skills.
Yeah,
Communication.
oo. Yan yung mga pros when you are working physically. Cons naman niya is, of course, the expenses. Traveling, food, housing if you are renting. Yun yung mga cons naman ng working physically. But when you are working virtually, of course, you can work at the comfort of your own home. Pwede ka mag-office kahit saan. You can talk with your family or makipag-chikahan sa pamilya mo while you are working kasi nandyan lang sila. And then, of course, there's no traveling expenses.
Yeah, actually, ang tumatak sa akin doon sa sinabi ni Billy is no traveling expenses kasi sobrang mahal din talaga ng gas ngayon. And mas gugustuhin mo na lang din mag-work from home if there's a chance. And even yung BPO companies, I think, nowadays, mas nag-a-ask na din sila na mag-work from home. I think kung merong chances, ginagrab na rin talaga nila mag-work from home. And, you know, even yung sinabi mo, Billy, na you have time for your family. And that is one big pro, diba, for work from home employees. Kaya, marami ding mga VAs na naglalabatan ngayon. That's why we have our agency for, you know, aspiring VAs to apply. You know, trainings are free here, so you can just email us at recruitment@vaflix.com. But yeah, going back. Personally, Billy, do you think you are already in the right path dito sa pagiging marketing coordinator mo virtually?
Yeah, I think I'm on the right path. And of course, with the proper guidance, I can prove more. So, I can showcase more of my talent. And of course, I want to inspire others also who dream of becoming not totally like me, but the path where I'm heading to.
Like you want to inspire other people then, right?
Yeah.
Na there is nothing wrong being a manager virtually as compared to being a manager physically, right?
Yeah, as long as you're doing a decent job, then you are a decent person.
Right.
Well said, Billy. And any leadership skills na you were able to transfer from working physically to remotely?
Ayan, medyo magkaiba yung part na yan. Kasi when you were working physically in a salon, you were meeting local clients, or should I say Filipino clients, and then Filipino staff. But when you were working virtually, there's some instances that you were gonna work with foreign clients. And so medyo may pagkabulol tayo. Hindi tayo pinalad sa department na yan.
Alright, so that being said, of course, may mga goals din yan tayo. Ngayon, na nasa virtual world na tayo, ano ang mga naiisip mong long-term professional goals natin?
Yeah, so basically, for my own personal growth din, gusto ko ulit mag-aral. But now, I wanna took a course na related na sa aking job ngayon. Why? Kasi may sabi, bakit pa siya mag-aaral and nag-work naman na siya? Of course, to expand your horizon. To expand your horizon also. To know the basics of what you were doing. Because I've mentioned before, wala talaga akong experience as a marketing coordinator, social media manager. So, yeah, so I want to expand my horizon, gain a lot of knowledge, paano ko pa i-improve yung sarili ko on this line of business. It's not just to help myself, but also the company that I am working on right now. para both of us has a growth also.
Right. Yes, tama. Kasi, for me, I believe na meron din talagang, may mga bagay kang mapag-aaralan sa school or sa universities na hindi mo mapag-aaralan sa work. And meron din mga lessons na mali-learn ka sa work na hindi mo din makukuha sa school. So, parang yin yang din talaga na need mo talaga both if you want to be someone who is professional or talagang dedicated sa work na ginagawa mo, right? But as a remote worker, Billy, do you prefer working in a team or mas gusto mo na yung ikaw lang?
Of course, may mga pros and cons siyang dalawang yan. So, mas maganda magtrabaho when you have a team of your own or you are working on a team. Kasi, andun yung uh, pakikiisa, andun yung teamwork. Sabi nga nila, there's no man is an island. Minsan, meron kang mga tasks na hindi sakop ng expertise mo. So, you need other people to help you. So, you need a team to work on that part. Tama. So, for me, mas maganda siguro to work with a team rather than to work as being solo. You can achieve minimal things when you are working alone, but you can achieve a greater things when you are working on a great team.
Right. I like that. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm pretty sure some of our viewers will find that very inspiring. Siguro for those who are, nagbabalak, hindi ka namin marinig, Annette.
Oo nga.
Okay.
Sabi ko nga. Very
For-
inspiring nga naman.
Very inspiring, right? For people na, siguro they are working solo but they seem parang stationary lang na walang movement, na walang growth. Maybe they need to work on with the team. Kasi may mga tao din talaga na ayaw din talaga makipag-work sa team, no? And sometimes may mga taong nag-excel din doon. But there are some na need din talaga ma-experience working with the team to compare saan ba talaga sila. You will learn a lot of things working with a team of your own. So, any last thoughts before we end this episode, Billy? Any message to our viewers or to aspiring virtual assistants na medyo nagsi-second thoughts pa on working remotely? What can you say?
So anyone out there aspiring to become a virtual assistant, I think this is the right time to push on that goal, achieve the dream, chase that dream. Kasi you just need a little nudge. It's a new. Kaya mo yun. Kung ako nga kinaya ko, ikaw pa. So parang i-push mo na yung goal mo. I-push mo na yung dream mo. Being a virtual assistant is not that difficult. You just need a proper guidance. You just need a proper training. May mga company dyan, of course, VAFlix would help you and would help you on your growth. Here in VAFlix, they don't treat you as robots. They treat you as human. So if you are looking for a company that doesn't look for your educational background, try applying here at our company. I'm not just saying this because I am an employee. I am saying this because it is the truth. And to anyone out there who's listening, this is your time. It's your time to shine.
Wow. It's your time to shine. Tama. So everyone sa mga gustong mag-apply din as contractors, or should I say virtual assistants, just send us an email at recruitment@vaflix.com or check our social media pages. You can check our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or if you're listening on YouTube or Spotify or TikTok. Eto si Billy, yung marketing coordinator natin. He is the one, managing our social media accounts. So if you're going to message, there's a high chance na siya yung makakausap mo. Anything you want to add, Annette?
So, I think this is a wonderful episode with you, Billy, and very inspiring talaga. Knowing where you've started and to where you are now. And hopefully, this will also inspire a lot of people who are like having self-doubts. Kasi lahat naman tayo magsisimula sa maliit na bagay. And every day is a chance to learn something new.
All right. So everybody, for our listeners, if you want us to talk about a specific topic, just don't hesitate to leave your comments or send us an email at, I believe that's studio@vaflix.com, or if you have a feedback on this episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening again to our podcast. I hope marami kayong natutunan. I hope this is an eye-opener for all of you na listeners natin, the loyal listeners natin since episode 1. And in the future, I hope you will still tune in because we're going to invite a lot of interesting guests and more interesting topics to talk about. Again, this is John.
This is Annette. And we'll see you on the next episode of Bakit VA. Bye.
Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hello, aspiring VAs and all our listeners out there. Na-enjoy nyo ba ang episode na to? Check nyo rin yung iba and abangan nyo yung mga next episodes. We really love to hear from you. At dahil dyan, baka may mga suggestions or topics kayo na pwede naming pag-usapan, send us an email at admin@vaflix.com if you're listening to Spotify or any podcast platforms. And for our YouTube people, you can comment down below and we'll answer all your questions on our next episodes. See ya!